Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. You might recognize the helicopter I am standing in from our recent Jurassic showcase, but in fact it is not, because a brand new dinosaur mod has come out, and I've returned to Isla Muertes on my way to the 1.15 mod showcase lab just to show you. So let's go down and take a look. So today we are checking out the Jurassic World Reborn mod. This mod, as you can see, uses a lot of assets from Jurassic, but a lot of new things have been remodeled, such as the incubators and a lot of the main dinosaurs. I have 4 new dinosaurs right here to show you. The most famous from the Jurassic Park franchise, I have Tyrannosaurus Rex, Triceratops, Brachiosaurus, and the Velociraptor, which is not scientifically accurate. So, this mod adds over 80 new kinds of dinosaurs, and since I could not possibly hope to showcase them all in a short period of time, I've divided them into a couple of different groups. You'll have to wait and see what group we're doing next time, but as for this episode, our group is going to be Carnivorous Theropods, because let's be real, that's the kind of dinosaur that you guys all want to see. So I have the spawn eggs of every single type of carnivorous theropod in here, just a few teasers as to what carnivorous theropods are in the mod. But let's get started and grab our first 9. So we're going to go through all of these. Starting off, we have the Dilophosaurus. You probably all know this as the venom-spitting dinosaur from the first Jurassic Park. So there's a female. And here's a male. It brings over the models from Jurassic, and they're nocturnal just like before, but of course, you all know what Dilophosaurus does. They are venomous, and thus, they will poison you, and stick out their frills just like that. Our next animal up is the one and only Compsognathus, as seen in Jurassic World. We're going to keep our distance from those guys. So if we move, that's the edge of the coast. If we move, sure, I'll go by the ocean. So, Compsognathus. Males can come in a variety of colors, purples, greens, browns, and then females are the same way. So those are the little Compsognathus, and they are very aggressive, just like all of our other carnivorous dinosaurs, and they swarm just like in the Lost World. Our next animal is probably one of my favorite dinosaurs of all time, the Carnivores. These appeared in Fallen Kingdom. So there's one, they must be nocturnal because they're both deciding to sleep right away, but yeah, the females have this light brown color, while the males have a dark green, and they have tiny little arms. Fun fact, when scientists discovered these, they thought that if Carnivores continued to evolve, its arms would disappear completely. Next up, we have Alvarezzosaurus, which is a dinosaur I do not know much about, but they are small, South American theropods from what I can gather, and they look pretty cool. The males are this bright orange down their back, and the females are similar but with a gray. Next up, we have the Allosaurus. You know them, you love them, and it's taking a moment to spawn it in. But these are all based off Fallen Kingdom, unlike the old mod's Allosaurus. So if I spawn, you can see that there's the male, and there's the female, and they're large, aggressive carnivores. These guys don't seem to be moving after me, though, for some reason. Next up, we have the Carcharodontosaurus, which is a Cretaceous dinosaur from northern Africa. They lived in the same area as the Spinosaurus. So there's a male, which is chasing after me. And then, in a moment, you can see the female. These are some of my favorites in the mod. So there is the Carcharodontosaurus. Oh, wow. They do a whole lot of damage, too, so be careful around these. Next up, we have the Baryonyx. Just like the Allosaurus, this is a new carnivore from Fallen Kingdom. So that's what a male looks like. This is what a female looks like. They're not huge, but they're still very, very cool looking and very aggressive. So these guys should probably be able to eat fish, and they have a very unique attacking animation where their claws go up just like that. So we have 2 more of these angry, dangerous carnivores to go, so let's just go down here and hope that they don't continue to chase us. No, they aren't. So this is Silurus, a very important dinosaur in the evolution of theropods. That's what a male looks like, and this is what a female looks like. They're quite aggressive. Jeez. You guys, chill out. And then the other animal that we have is the Achillobator, which is a real-life relative of the Velociraptor. However, this one is based off of Jurassic Park 3's Velociraptor design. So, if I spawn one in, that is what the male looks like. You can recognize that one as the alpha leader from Jurassic Park 3. And then if I spawn some females, you can recognize those too. So these are very cool looking. I love the new models for them. And they're also just as aggressive and mean as the Velociraptors. So now that we've gotten through that bunch of dinosaurs, let's grab our new group. We have Giganotosaurus, or Giganotosaurus, depending on how you say it, Guanlong, Majungasaurus, Metriacanthosaurus, Microraptor, Oviraptor, Rugops, and then we have Postosuchus. Now, before you yell at me in the comments section, I am aware that this is an archosaur, not even a dinosaur, but I've put it here because it didn't fit anywhere else. Postosuchus and Spinosaurus. Let's go with this bunch next. Starting out, we have the Spinosaurus. If I summon a male, it has a unique design to this mod, this light blue head and sail. And if I summon the female, you can also see the female is much, much bigger than the male and has red coloration. This is, of course, based on Jurassic Park 3's dinosaurs. They don't seem to be super aggressive either, which is I totally just jinxed myself on that. Wow, very aggressive. Next up, we have Postosuchus, and I believe that the design for this one actually comes from the Walking with Dinosaurs. Oh my god. Spinosaurus really wants to kill me. But this is what a male looks like, and this is what a female looks like. Once again, these are not dinosaurs, they're carnivorous archosaurs, and they have very, very cool attacking animations where they stand up on their hind legs and bite. I think these look a bit derpy, but I still do love the inspiration from Walking with Dinosaurs. Next up, we have Rugops. The scientific name is Rugops primus, and I'm not gonna lie, this might be my favorite theropod. In real life, it's only known from a single skull, so we don't know much about it. We just know it's an abelisaurian dinosaur. There we have a male, and here we have a female. They're very, very cool looking and sounding. They're related to Carnivores, so they have like short little limbs, but they're even smaller here, and I really like the way that these guys look. Next up, we have Oviraptor, well known from the doesn't eat eggs debacle. So here is a male Oviraptor, and here's a female. They're very small, very cute, and I like the way their tails wave around. And it looks like our carnivores are preying on the goats now. Oh, and the Rugops is hunting the Oviraptor, or oh, the Oviraptor are hunting us. I see. Our next animals here do carry over from the most recent version of Jurassic Craft. We have the Microraptors. There's a male with the blue, and then there's a female without it. These are very, very cool looking dinosaurs. And they're some of the first they're early relatives of modern day birds, so that is a very cool thing about the Microraptor. Next up, we have Metriacanthosaurus. These were supposed to be in Jurassic World, but they didn't make the cut. So there's a male. It has a little bit of a green on it. And there's a female. So yeah, those are very, very nice looking dinosaurs. And then we have Majungasaurus, which is another Carnotaurus relative. I do like this one a lot too. These are from Madagascar, and that one just killed me really quickly. I'll do the rest of these in creative mode because all the dinosaurs attacking me is getting annoying. Here we have the Guanlong, which is an early relative of the Tyrannosaurus from the early Cretaceous. You can see the male and female skins right there. They're really cool looking animals. There we have the Guanlong, and they make very cool clicky noises as well. And then finally in this lineup, we have the Giganotosaurus. These are even bigger than the Tyrannosaurus. They're massive dinosaurs, and I do really like the way that this one looks. They lived in South America during the Cretaceous, and wow, this must be the female because it's absolutely massive. It looks like they're gonna go kill some goats to eat, and yeah. those are the Giganotosaurus. And they have cool attacking animations too with their little claws. So, I'm going to get some of those spawn eggs back in because we never know if those are going to be useful. And we're going to pull out a few more that I guess we must have missed. So, yeah, oh, I know exactly. This is going to be a very cool part. So, we're getting into some of the more well-known dinosaurs. Here we have Suchomimus. Also lived in the Barharia Oasis near the Spinosaurus and Carcharodontosaurus. So that must be... yeah, so that's probably the male, and that's probably the female. Very cool looking. I do love the way that these are animated and the way they blink. I just think that jaw looks like the coolest thing. Then we have Troodon. These are from Jurassic Park the game, actually. And they're very cool. They must be venomous, because they're venomous in the game. Let's put something against them. Let's just place down a Suchomimus, maybe. So, first of all, they run away in packs, which is super cool. And they make some of the coolest sounds, though they're pretty loud. But it doesn't look like they're gonna be fighting back. Wow, the Suchomimus does a lot of damage to them. Okay. Moving back over to the beach, where we still have Carnivores. We have Herrerasaurus, also from the Jurassic Park video game. So let's just summon a few and you can take a look at what they look like. I think the females are probably just bigger than the males. I like the Jurassic models for these more, but these still look very, very cool. And next up, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Delta Blue Charlene Echo, the Velociraptor pack from Jurassic World. All 4 of them are in this mod. So, right there we have Delta. Delta is actually, I have my blue tongue skink named after Delta. Then we have Blue, the leader of the pack. You all know Blue. We have Charlie. There's Charlie. He has Iguanodon DNA, which gives him his coloration. And Echo. Echo is very pretty as well. So yeah, there we have our 4 Velociraptors from the Jurassic World Velociraptor pack. And we're going to take a look at our last 4 amazing dinosaurs right now. Alright, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Our 4 favorite dinosaurs, the 4 most important dinosaurs are in here. So let's start out with like the most well-known dinosaur that has ever existed. We have the Tyrannosaurus Rex, of course. That is the male, I believe. They have very cool looking heads and very cool animations. We'll wait until one of them tries to roar for us. Yeah, sorry, that's the male, that's the female. Yep, there we go. That's really, really cool. Next up, we have the Velociraptor. There is a female, and then there's a male. The females are based off the Jurassic Park variant. The male is based off the Lost World variant. So those are really, really cool. And then if you combine the DNA of a Tyrannosaurus and a Velociraptor, you know exactly what you get. You get the Indominus Rex. Now, the male looks exactly like that. It's black, like an Indoraptor, while the female looks exactly how it looked in the Jurassic World film. It's white with dark amber orange eyes. So those are the Indominus Rexes. They're very dangerous and they're very cool looking. And then our last carnivore in the mod is, of course, the Indoraptor. It has a bit more raptor DNA and it looks just amazing. So there's a male. They have the black coloration, and just like the Indominus, if you spawn a female, they'll have the white coloration. So those are the last 2 dinosaurs, and they're all really, really amazing. So that'll be the end of today's video. I'm gonna move away from that dying Indoraptor. So if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe the video. We're going to be doing many more mod showcases in the future, and this is just the first part of Jurassic World Craft, I gotta remind you. So I'll see you next time. Goodbye.